Okay. Hey, welcome to Volatile Upgrade. Playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Part 5. Alright, so last time we took out the water temple, we got the shiny Big Oron sword, and we also took out the shadow temple. And now, in this stream, this should be the finale. We're gonna take out the spirit temple, and hopefully, if we have time, take out Ganon. Adam will be joining us shortly. Hey, Epona. Let's go to Gerudo Valley. Woohoo! Epona, are you ready for this? Adam, are you ready for this? Take this, Poe. Yeah, screw it. We're not going for those guys anyway. Whatever. Okay. So like I mentioned in the last stream, we're not 100%ing this game. Big reason for that is we'd have to go for at least another week if we wanted to get everything. And, yeah, like Adam says, more likely two. And we want to be done with this. I love this game. It's good. But we want to go and play some other games. Like Uncharted 2, for instance.
Okay, I'm here.
Hey, Adam.
Mostly.
Welcome back. Skylar says hello.
Hi, Skylar.
Welcome to the stream, Sky. Okay, I need to switch to my long shot. Okay.
Well, that was
Uneventful. Okay, so we talked to this carpenter guy before, and basically his crew all went to
Gerudo, wherever.
Yeah, went to the Gerudo town or whatever. And they've actually all been kidnapped.
Oh, of course they have.
By the Gerudo. Of course. So, now we have basically a mini dungeon where we have to go and free all of them. And we can't move on to the Gerudo desert until we do. So, oh, I forgot about this. Like, I gotta shoot them to, like, knock them unconscious so I can sneak past them. I mean, I can still sneak past them, but there are some that I'm gonna have to knock out.
I hear a gold scutilla.
Hey, you! Young man over there! Look over here inside the cell! I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. Yep. Had to sneak past a whole bunch of them.
Exactly no one.
All of my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be a Gerudo guard somewhere around here. Whoa! Watch out! Alright. Wow, the Big Oron sword makes this really easy. Okay, so that's supposed to be like this big tricky fight that you're supposed to use your shield and everything to carefully evade all their attacks and whatnot, and look for ins and openings, but the Big Oron sword, apparently nobody knows how to defend against that. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell! I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up just like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured. Please help them escape too.
Oh god, another one of the runners.
Yep, so here we go. Now we gotta go find the other 3 of them.
Where's the scutilla?
I don't hear a Skulltula.
You don't?
No, like, I think that's just part of the music.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking up to see what the additional rewards were for getting more Skulltulas. And for 40 Skulltulas, we get... Hang on. For 40 Skulltulas, we get bomb chews. And for 50, we would get a piece of heart. But we only have 34 right now. So it would take a bit of doing. Uh-oh. Well then. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to hit her in the face with a hook shot.
They're too short.
No, it's just I hit the box.
Yes, because they're so short, you can't. Like, it's hard to aim over them.
Oh, there we go. I need to hit them with the arrow to knock them out. The hook shot doesn't knock them out.
Just stuns them so you can hit them.
I guess so. Also, the hitbox is quite generous.
The box is quite what?
Generous. I don't know. I guess we'll go up this way first. So, I think at most we might get one more piece of heart. Because, or not one more piece of heart, one more heart container after the one in the dungeon. Because there are some easy ones that we can get. There's 2 of them here in the Gerudo Desert. Hey, you young man over there, look over here inside the cell, whatever. No, the same dialogue as before. I have no idea where you have come from, but you must have a lot of guts to blah blah blah. Anyway, there's I think 2 heart pieces here in the Gerudo Valley, at least. And there's one easy one I can get in Kakariko. Not Kakariko, the Castle Town. And I'm sure I can find another easy one somewhere. Man, these are so much easier than I remember. Alright. So, yeah. We might go for... Oh, my goodness. You're a cute kid! Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out too?
How does he know that?
I have no idea. You would think, hey, there's 3 more of us. Yeah, I already saved one of his. You're right. How does he know? Does he have like some psychic link to each of them?
And why would they say the same thing every time?
You know, that's an excellent point. In that case, I don't know how they know. Oh, hey. What's up? What?
Great guards they got here.
I know it.
Just fantastic guards.
There's one over there. Gotta shoot her in the face. Okay. Thank you, Z targeting. That actually helps out a lot. I'm like Hawkeye over here. Just not with a sword. Okay. So now I go up this way. Hey, there's a gold Skulltula. Let's get him. I mean, we're most likely not gonna get any more of the gold Skulltula rewards. But, I don't know. I may as well, get the gold Skulltulas when I see them.
Sounds like a plan. You may well hit 40 given we're going to a temple.
That's true. Although I really would like to get that piece of heart, or like I said before, we're not 100%ing this, so it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a piece of heart up here. Aha!
Yes, where I always keep my special chests, way up on the top of things.
Yeah, nobody can get to them. And that, my friend, is the whole point. I think there's one in here. I don't remember where the other one is. But we will find him. We must. Oh my goodness. There's a Gerudo in there. There's a couple Gerudos in there. Hopefully that's all of them.
Kick their asses, Jeff.
Ouch. Well. There's nothing for me to get in those things anyway. No, I hookshot to one of these things. Um. So this is the prison area. Hello. This is the prison area where I get locked up if I get caught. Man. Intrinus H says, "Is that other guy eating chips?" Hee hee. Indeed he is.
Yes, I just woke up from a nap and did not have dinner, and lunch was a long time ago.
Welcome to Volatile Upgrade, Intrinus.
I just need a
He needed to pick me up.
quick snack.
I also had something to eat, but nothing too substantial. Just a couple of hot dogs.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my.
make the chicken once we're getting close to the end of the stream.
Okay. I forgot you were gonna make that.
I almost did too.
Alright. So right now we're just going around and trying to free the carpenters who so foolishly went into the Gerudo domain. Yeah. Dude, I'm like Hawkeye over here. You didn't see that. Like a reticle or something would be nice. Yeah. I don't remember how long it takes for them to be revived. Okay, I think I go in here? No. Growlith Trainer says hi. Hey, Growlith Trainer. Welcome to Volatile Upgrade.
I hate Growlithe, but whatever.
Growlith. Well, you would know better than I would.
It's hard to read at this range.
I can fix that. There.
Yeah, it's Growlithe.
Thank you, Adam. Okay, that's much better. So where do I go now? Here we go. Yeah, let's try over here. I don't think I went in here yet. Although I could be completely wrong. And I probably am. Growlithe says, if it's easier to remember, everyone can just call me Growlithe for short. Alright, that will be very helpful. Thank you, Growlithe. I don't remember this part so well. Yep, here's one.
Okay, yay.
I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa! Watch out! Okay, they're being very evasive now. There we go. And Trinus says those bandits are in the castle. The Gerudos or the Carpenters? This is kind of the Gerudos' hideout. Thanks, boy! You're fantastic! I'm Saboro,
No,
the Carpenter.
he's actually invading their castle and releasing prisoners.
Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him! Okay, let's go find him, wherever he is.
He starts out, all of us are imprisoned here, and afterward he's like, there's one more.
Oh, geez, hello.
How did I not see you?
Honestly, I have no idea. I guess I'll go back in here. Wait a minute. I didn't go in here yet, did I? No, this was the first one. There's one more around here. And then we can head off to the the place, the spirit temple. Yeah, that place. Aha! Growlithe has a comment.
Which guards are more predictable, the guards from Hyrule Castle or the Gerudo guards?
I'd say probably the Gerudo guards. They all have very similar patterns and everything, but some of the Hyrulean guards, Hylian, whatever. Those guards can have different speeds at which they walk, so they can be slightly more unpredictable because of that. In my mind, at least. Did I screw up? I don't know. Let's try going in here and see. Yeah, I freed this one. Okay, no. Let's go back up there and see if I can find somewhere I haven't gone yet. Maybe it's this one. Or maybe it's not. Pop. Arrows! I needs them.
Yeah, you do.
Where in the world
Is Carmen Sandiego?
is it bad that I was just thinking that too? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I never saw that show.
I only saw it a couple of times.
God darn it, where is this? Where is this guy? There we go. Man, where haven't I been yet? You're trying my patience, game. I went in here.
You've done this precise maneuver before.
Yeah, I thought so. Erp! There's a door in there. Maybe that's the one I need to go to. Herp!
This is a kooky fortress.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan. That was significantly easier than shooting both of those guards.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the only place that I maybe haven't gone yet. Oh. Yeah, this is the place. That guard couldn't get to me on the other side of that box.
Stupid kid! Get in there and keep quiet!
Wait, aren't they all female?
Yeah. I don't know, should I have given her a high-pitched voice? Eh. Good job, Jeff.
Oh boy.
I'm fine.
Do we really want to start on the noise imitation train?
Hiya! But I'm pretty sure that that is where I needed to go. Well, that's useless. Totally useless. Intrinus says, I see why Link didn't have good recovery moves in SS or Super Smash Bros. Yeah. Nothing really there for him other than the spin attack. Well, I mean, he's got the hook shot to get him back up to a ledge, but well, man, it's been a while since I played Smash Bros.
Which one is more... This is Growlithe Trainer again. Which one is more annoying, the Pirate's Fortress or the Gerudo's Fortress?
I'd say Gerudo's, because, like, at least with, the Pirate's Fortress, it was pretty much a straight path, and, like, it was more like a dungeon than this is. Like, here you just have to go rescue a bunch of prisoners. But, you know, like I said...
This isn't the right way.
But like I said, the Pirates Fortress was, was more like a temple, and that just felt better, I think. If I'm remembering correctly.
This is the way.
The Pirates Fortress was from Majora's, right? Man, I want to play that game again.
Pirate's Fortress? I thought that was a Wind Waker thing.
Might have been a Wind Waker thing, too. I might want to take these off.
Yeah.
Growlithe says, I preferred had Link and Soul Calibur. Oh yeah, there's a new Soul Calibur coming out at some point. But I don't think there's a Switch version. So, Link probably won't be a playable character in that one. Hey you, young man over there, look over here inside the cell. Growlithe says the Pirate's Fortress is from Majora's Mask. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought I was remembering that right. It's basically the Majora's Mask version of this. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. I freed them all. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There are sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! Oh. Are you serious? All it takes is one hit? Wow. I'm pretty sure that in the 3DS version of this game it's just a straight up battle. And you don't like get captured if you just take one hit.
You forgot to put on the air boots.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not where I needed to go anyway. But like, man, I didn't know that if I took a hit I would just die.
Maybe that door is the faster way up?
No, I think this would be.
Yeah, this is it. This is definitely the fast way up.
Yeah.
Because you can go to the upper...
Also, I'm going to switch to the Master Sword so I can at least have a shield.
Why?
Because I don't want to get hit again and...
But you didn't get hit for the other three. You just whacked them and it worked great.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what happened there.
I have no clue.
Don't take us so lightly. Like, I really am nearly 100% sure that the Gerudo fight was just a straight up fight, and if you died, you were imprisoned. In the 3DS version. Which is significantly better in my opinion. There we go. Woo, boy. It's so much better when I just stab all the time. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks, I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near the Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! Something helpful, you say? Wonder what that is. Do you want to voice this one?
Which
This is a Gerudo, yeah.
Let's see. I've seen your fine work. To get past the gods here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naburo, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naburu is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, right, eh? All right, then. You're in from now on. Take this. With it you will have free access to all areas of the fortress.
Yay!
You obtain the Gerudo's membership card.
Hooray!
My question is, why the heck did they not give you that in Breath of the Wild?
That would have been nice, wouldn't it have?
Growlithe, even though Ocarina of Time is my favorite game from the franchise, Stone Tower from Majora's Mask is my favorite dungeon from the franchise.
Oh man, Stone Tower was awesome. You know, I wasn't even thinking about the I wasn't even thinking about the dungeons from Majora's Mask when I said I wanted to play it again. I was just thinking of the gameplay and all that stuff. But yeah, that was a good temple.
Hey, newcomer.
Are you just gonna jump over the gate?
No, I have to come up here to have them lift up the gate.
Hey, rookie. Are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You are going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I had forgotten about this. You actually need the hover boots, or what I prefer to call them as the Pegasus boots, to get across the quicksand.
How very, Kid Icarus of you.
Pegasus boots?
That's what I think they're from, right?
No, the Pegasus boots were, well, actually, I think they are from Kid Icarus, but they're also in A Link to the Past. They're the ones that make you run fast. Here we go.
Onto the wasteland. I take it if you didn't have the mine, you'd sink right in.
Yeah, especially at this part.
Trying to get this damn tail.
Yep. Young Empty says, and Minish Cap. Hey, Young, welcome to the stream. Minish Cap was fun, too. I haven't played that one in ages.
Carpet merchant?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. I am selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object. Terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? Got Bumju.
I like bomb chews.
Thank you very much. What I'm selling is Bumju. The mark that will lead you to the spirit temple is the flag on the left outside the shop. Be seeing you.
I don't think I really need any bomb chews, but I just wanted to spend my rupees on something, considering I had the maximum amount. Okie day.
Does he just sell bomb chews or does he switch it up?
Yeah, he just sells bomb chews.
Okay.
Significantly less exciting than you were hoping for, I'm sure.
Do you need bomb chews? This
In the Master Quest version, yes. In this version, I'm not 100% sure. Young asks, what's your favorite Zelda game? For both of us, that would be The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I really love that game. In fact, I kind of want to go back and play it again. But I've already played it 3 times, so I really should just play other games. Or download the DLC and feel like I'm playing a whole new game. Jumbo says, play Link's Awakening, please. It's on my to-do list. It's actually my second favorite Zelda game. 50 rupees? I thought that was going to be a heart piece. Oh, darn it. Hey, fairy. How would you feel about a Link's Awakening? Oh, wait, no. I was thinking of Link to the Past. No, I haven't played Link's Awakening yet. Yeah, we'll look into that one. Young says, understood, it is the latest and best. I think it's just that it breaks the mold of Zelda games, and to me that's what made it so endearing. Plus, it's just so open and... Whoa! Hey! Hey! Get back here, hey!
For example, in my case, even when Skyward Sword was out, my favorite was Twilight Princess, and Jeff's was even older. Jeff's second favorite
Yep. A Link to the Past.
is a link. Yeah, is a Link to the Past, and that was his favorite before Breath of the Wild. So,
Mm-hmm.
is the Poe leading you?
Yes.
That's new and creepy.
I suppose so. Alright. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Are those likes?
I forget what they're called.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you already fought likes. No, that's not them. Haven't you?
Ouch. Yeah. We have some new comments.
Young says, is Ocarina of Time on that list? And then Jumbo, do you prefer newer?
The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, okay, that's say the extra T. Newer Legend of Zelda games or the older ones?
See, that's kind of a tough question for me, because well, in terms of is Ocarina of Time on that list? That's what we're playing right now. So it was on the to-do list. It will soon be on the is done list.
I think he means our list of.
Ocarina of Time is either my number 5 or number 6 Zelda game. But it's kind of a mixed bag for me. Like I can't say I distinctly prefer older Zelda games or newer ones. Like my personal favorite. Okay, that wasn't what I was supposed to do there. But my personal favorite Zelda game before Breath of the Wild was one of the older ones. It was A Link to the Past. And then after that, I like Twilight.
Nuts? And a coconut tree and a palm?
And after that, I liked Twilight Princess best, and then Majora's Mask. So it's kind of a mixed bag for me. I can't say distinctly whether I prefer older ones or newer ones. Either way, I think that they're all great in their own way. So yeah, that's a good question. Thanks for asking. What does Growlithe say?
Ocarina of Time was my first Zelda game that I've played and was going to be and I was going before in December of 1998. Took me only a few months for me to beat the game.
Nice. Oh, wrong button. Now. Okay. Yeah, I actually didn't play Ocarina of Time until they remade it on the 3DS. It was my first time playing a Zelda game. Well, aside from Majora's Mask when I was a kid, but I couldn't have really appreciated how good,
Great Fairies Fountain.
how good Zelda games were at that point. But since I tried Ocarina of Time, I've really just gotten really big into the series. I love this game series. Well, except for this part. Put on some clothes, lady. Jeez.
You put someone's eye out.
I know. I don't even want to look at the TV screen right now. Jeepers.
Welcome, Jeff. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it.
Ugh. I actually missed one of the magic spells, but that's okay. This one grants me temporary invincibility, I believe. Nehru's Love.
Yeah. Powerful defensive barrier.
Jeez. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. Young says, that's crazy. I played Ocarina of Time in 2000 when I was 8, and I haven't missed a Legend of Zelda game since. Nice. I kind of wish that I had been in that same boat, but I was just mostly a Mario fan through and through when I first started playing video games. But, you know, since I've discovered the Legend of Zelda series, it's become my favorite it's become my favorite franchise in all of gaming. I like it that much. And, yeah. Okay, here's the Spirit Temple. I think I can take off these dumb boots now. Take off the slippers. The slippers are coming off, boys. Instead of the gloves are, you know. Aha, I knew you were alive. I knew you were. Ouch. Young says, I hear you. Mario is a great franchise too. Indeed it is. It's up there on my list of favorites.
Young, in your opinion, what's the most annoying temple?
I'd say the water temple, but the fire temple's up there too, I'd say.
And do you mean in this game or in all games?
Oh my gosh, that's a more interesting list. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. Toby says, "Zup, guys! Where are you headed to now?" Well, this is the finale of our Ocarina of Time playthrough. So, we are going to finish up the Spirit Temple and Ganon's Castle. Young says, all games, shrines included.
Oh, is that the owl again?
It is. Whew, over all games? Ooh. I'd say in the original Legend of Zelda, the Master Quest version of the game, the first one where you encounter Wizrobes, I never could get past that one. So I'd say that that's the most annoying one to me. But I'd say a close second is this water temple. Growlith says, why did the ESRB rated the game for everyone if Nintendo sneaked in a half-naked Great Fairy? In my opinion, it should have been T for teen because of the half-naked fairy. I'd say that's a fair assertion. But at least like E10 and up. Like, why am I going over to this platform? I don't need to do that.
Young, shrines included. Brew, that sucks, lol.
Yeah, bro, that sucks. Yeah. I never did beat the Master Quest version of the original Zelda. Maybe that's something I should try and go back and do, but I don't know. I've never been too motivated, I guess. Of course, the last time I tried that was like 2 or 3 years ago, so maybe I should go back and try that again. Alright, so, in my opinion, this is the most interesting temple in this game. Because I have to go back in time and go back to the Spirit Temple as a child. Beat about a third of it. Get an important item and then come back as adult Link. Thanks for all the questions, guys. I really appreciate it.
All games, shrines included. Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
So, I've spoken my piece about it, but what do you think?
I have no clue.
Oh, the Water Temple in Majora's Mask sucked too. Oh. So that's pretty close to the top of my list too. Man, that one was awful. Where is... There's a... There should be a spot around here to plant a seed. Toby says, I appreciate you guys interacting with the audience. Yeah, it's what we do, man. One of the benefits of being a smaller YouTube channel. Of course, one of the downsides is the somewhat lack of quality, but we're working on that. In fact, I think we're pretty good quality for such a small YouTube channel. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
I think we're pretty up there.
What is this?
How about you voice this one?
I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? To see the temple? Looking for the sages? Nothing really.
Looking for the sages.
A sage? I don't know anyone like that.
Well then.
I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want?
I want to see the temple.
You're just a kid.
Well then. I guess I want nothing really.
You have nothing to do?
Oh, right.
What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you?
I hate Ganondorf.
Uh-huh. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief,
Oh,
but
sorry.
don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Jeff?
That's me.
What kind of name is that?
Oh, come
Well,
on.
Anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? Treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me.
Fine.
Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it?
Sure thing.
Thanks, kid.
No problem.
You and I. Let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you.
Cool, thanks. Oh, jeez.
Young, having to get all the Zora's babies before you even start, the worst especially if you didn't have enough bottles.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Young, quality is fine.
Thanks. Okay, I don't want the Kokiri shield right now. Let me switch to some items that'll actually be useful in here.
That might be good, yeah.
I don't know. Okay, then. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Growlith says, I'm gonna head out because I've got grocery shopping to do. But before I go, here's a sub. Thanks, Growlith. Hopefully we'll
Thanks,
see you,
Growlith.
yeah, hopefully we'll see you again in other streams. That'd be awesome. We stream every Monday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Not to, like, be a sellout or anything, just to let you know. Ah! Cool.
Those things are just plain irritating.
I think there's actually a dungeon map in here, so let's go in and get that quick. Nope, I need the key, so that's the wrong way to go.
My bad. Oh no.
Okay. It's weird, like, they make the, this power pretty mandatory in this temple. Ooh, I hear Skulltula.
Can't you just use fire arrows?
Not as a kid.
Oh. Where's the fire for? Oh, fire bat sticks. You could do it that way.
Oh yeah, I guess you could. Jeez. My goodness, the Z targeting is not on point.
At least there's a pity heart.
Yeah, thank you. We have a new comment from Young.
Ocarina of Time, is this for you? Oh, what number of playthrough of Ocarina of Time is this for you?
This is the fifth. Hello. This is part 5 of our playthrough, and hopefully the finale. We'd like to get moving on to other games.
I don't know. I think he said what number of playthrough.
Oh, what number playthrough? That is an excellent question. I don't actually have a good answer for that. We've got a lot of games we've played through.
I think he's asking how many times have you played Ocarina of Time?
Oh, in that case, probably about 6. But up until this point, it's all been on the 3DS.
And him exclusively. Like I have not been really involved.
Well, see ya, I guess.
Oh gosh, now the giant glowing green skeleton of doom.
Yeah. Well, that seemed to work pretty well. There we go. Yay! That's what... Okay.
And for our channel, what number of playthrough? I don't know.
Oh, man, we've played through a lot of games. You know, technically, if you count all of our... or the few private and unlisted videos on our channel, this is our 500th video on the dot. So, hooray! This is the 500th video, the 500th video we've made.
How do we beat the mummy?
Like so. Oh. We have to force him into the fire. And it mirrors our movements. Oh. That should do it. Toby Stream says 500. Woo! Yeah, to anybody watching, this would be the 488th video because there are a few videos that are unlisted. Namely our
Our recording tests.
well, no, just our League of Legends streams.
Yeah,
And-
those two.
And no, there's no recording tests up on our channel.
Oh, those are all on your channel. Never mind.
They were. I took them down from there too. But yeah, the other ones are our unreleased videos of Sly Cooper, and not Sly Cooper, Spyro the
Spyro.
Dragon, and Ukulele. It's just I didn't release those because we didn't have enough like demand for them, I guess you could say. So I just never released them. They're still on the channel, and I could release them whenever. And I've been thinking about it, so we might. But I really didn't want to finish those, or I didn't really want to release any more of those until we were actually. What the? Until we were actually knew that we were gonna get those finished. I didn't want to release them and be like, okay, there's no more, sorry. I've been thinking about trying to get Henry up here so that we could finish up our ukulele playthrough. I really enjoyed that game, so I certainly wouldn't mind.
Of course, I'm getting about as much response from Henry right now as a dead frog with electrodes plugged into its muscles.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think we have some new comments, but I'm focused.
Yeah. Young, are you playing a ROM right now? And ukulele is dope.
Technically, we're playing a ROM, but it's on the Wii U Virtual Console, so
It's Nintendo's ROM.
it is Nintendo's ROM. I went about this all the right way. Originally, I wasn't going to. I was originally just gonna do an emulator, but it didn't play nice with my computer and the streaming software at the same time. So that
Sometimes weird shit like that happens.
yeah. So I might just have to find a different emulator for N64 games.
If we're gonna play them, but as long as you can play them by yourself, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of the reason I wanted to get that up and running is because I wanted to do a ROM hack of Mario 64 at some point. Maybe. I mean, that's not like too high on my priority list, but it's something that I would like to do.
I'm sure we could find you Kaizo Mario 64.
What, like on a cartridge or?
As a ROM hack.
Oh, the ROM hack I was talking about was Last Impact by what was his name? Kaze, I guess. Hey, Los Alphos. Man, I wish I could use the big Goron sword. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so I actually do need a bomb chew here.
Why?
There's that rock up in the ceiling that I need to break.
Ah.
Young asks, what controller are you using? I am using the Wii Classic Controller Pro. Originally, I wanted to try and use the Wii U Controller Pro, or the Wii U Pro controller. That didn't pan out so well. The sticks were way too sensitive and just not good enough for what I needed it to do. So,
Oh, that face.
yeah, it's pretty creepy. So as a result, I switched to this controller, and everything is happy now.
It's the brother of Majora.
I am Solaris! Oh, gosh!
Like the moon with the giant face.
Oh, yeah.
The sun with the giant face.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Tickle him to death with your toothpick, Jeff. Come on, keep going.
Yeah, I got him. I got him, coach. I got him. I don't know. Is there anything down there I need to push this on? I guess so. Let's go down and break these jars.
Hopefully they don't fly at you.
No, they didn't do anything for me, so...
Oh, this must be the Colossus.
Yeah, I guess so.
You'd assume so anyway.
Whoa. Yay, I got a chest.
Maybe it's the compass.
Either that or the dungeon map. But you could be right, it could be the compass.
No, never mind, you had it with the map.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Okay. We're getting pretty close to the end of the child section now. I'll come back to that. Ah, there's still more.
No, these things.
And these things honestly freak me out. Not like freak me out, but it's just like, oh, these things are just weird looking. Like, look at them. Or don't look at them. I'd prefer not to, honestly.
Point.
We're gonna need a stick.
Good point.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, bow, bow. Okay. That lights a torch. Let's go kill that other thing before he gets to be a problem.
What other thing?
This other thing. I don't actually know what they're called. Let's find out. Beanos! You know, in my standard Navi voice.
So the Wii controller syncs to your computer?
Oh, no, no, no. This is on the Wii U Virtual Console. I'm sure you could get the Wii Classic controller to somehow sync through the Wiimote, but yeah, we're playing this on the Wii U. Sorry if I confused that for you. I think you can get the Wii U Pro controller to work, but you need like a Bluetooth dongle for it. And Henry was trying to figure that out for me. But we never ended up getting it working. Which is fine. I mean, I've got an Xbox One controller that I can use, and PlayStation 4 controller, and honestly both of them work just fine. Where's the last one? Is this it? Guess not. Missed one. No, I guess I just didn't go fast enough. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Alright, that worked. That might be a key.
I like how it just kind of pops out of the ground instead of swirly sparkles spawning like all the others.
It's just like plump, here you go. Where is it? Ouch.
You and those things have a great relationship.
No. They hurt me so much. There we go. There's another gold skulltula in here. Eh. There we go.
Yay!
Hooray! Ooh, I love this fight. It's the Iron Knuckle.
On his throne,
Ouch.
which he promptly destroyed, so hiding behind it's a good idea.
Well, in the Master Quest version of this game, there's actually a piece of heart under its throne.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I really like this boss fight.
I mean, like, where did they take that from in the game to put it under his throne?
I think it was just to be tricky. Like Master Quest, loves to be tricky.
Yes, but they don't normally have heart pieces in dungeons.
Oh, right, you're right. I don't really know. It could have been in Ganon's temple for all I remember. I'm not really sure. All I know is when I first figured that out, I had missed the heart piece. And I don't think I could get it again. Because the Iron Knuckle doesn't respawn. And he's the only thing that breaks the... Hey, here you go.
Okay, here we go. Hey! Whoa. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Surprised to see me?
There you go.
A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Jeff, you have fully matured as an adult.
Hooray.
From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice.
Thank goodness. I mean, yeah, please.
2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot! Do you want to hear what I said again?
No.
I will continue to watch you. Hoot! How would the owl in the past know about the link in the future?
That's what I was wondering. Kumatora says traded channel name for Zelda upgrade. Hey Kumatora, welcome to the stream.
This is our final episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Next week we'll be on Uncharted 2.
Yep. Of course, then we'll still be playing Twilight Princess, but you know, in due time we'll beat that game. This is you, by the way. It's Naboris.
Hey, where are you taking me? Yeah, let me go. You fiends, Ganondorf's minions. Jeff, get out of here now. These witches, they're using black magic on me.
Well, what a shame. Looks like I'll have to take the Iron Gauntlets, or the Silver Gauntlets. What a shame. Okay, well, let's head back to the Temple of Time.
How do you get that piece of heart over there?
It's the seed I planted.
Ah. Kumatoro, Maggie hates Zelda. Yes, we're all quite aware.
Yeah, Maggie hasn't been here for a couple of streams. Or if she has, it's not been... Or she's not been complaining about Zelda. She's just been disliking the streams instead. Which is whatever. Either way, like, I don't mind every other comment not being about Splatoon for once. I was actually listening to our, Super Mario World Return to Dinosaur Land stream earlier. And, Maggie was there saying more stuff about Splatoon, and I was thinking, man. I mean, does everything have to be about Splatoon with Maggie there?
Yes.
Kinda stinks. Whatever. Okay, now we've got the Silver Gauntlets. We can go through the rest of the Spirit Temple.
Introns asks, is Splatoon a video game?
It most certainly is, and in some people's eyes, it's a very popular one at that.
I don't quite get it, but okay.
I swear some people have a Splatoon fetish. Which
Maggie
is...
definitely qualifies.
Yeah. Splatoon is a third-person shooter on the Nintendo Wii U, and Splatoon 2
It's on the Switch.
is on the Switch. So it's not your standard shooter. It's think of it like paintball, kind of.
Yeah, I'll explain what you keep
Yes,
going.
please do.
So there are two teams fighting each other across like an arena. And the objective is to cover as much of the floor of the arena as possible with paint. And there are various weapons that spread paint along, and if you shoot the enemy team with your color of paint, they take damage and can be, defeated and sent back to their spawn. And so, like, there's, like, pistols which kind of fire, like, and they'll cover a decent area, but also are, like, your standard dually weapons. And there's snipers, and they just long lines of paint that don't really cover all that much, but they, just murderize people. And then there's, like, the rollers, which are basically like they're a roller. You just mass paint an area, but have, like, no range. And so aren't very good at taking out people. Well, unless you're right on top of them and you just run them over. But basically, that's it. And you play as Inklings, which are like these little squid characters.
Mm-hmm. Maggie says, called me. Hey, Maggie. Welcome to the stream. Somebody had a question about your favorite game. Excuse me. I'm really glad that we ended up getting the big Oron sword. It really has been useful.
I thought it was just hook shot to it, but whatever.
Huh?
Just hook shot to the chest.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're getting out all this fancy equipment and everything. Like, where's the invisible platform to get me there with my floaty boots?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, you just hook shot to it, Jeff. Oh, look. Compass.
Hooray.
Is this sinking sand to death or just the floor?
I think it's just floor. Maggie says, my favorite game is Splatoon and Splatoon 2. Oh, we know.
Wouldn't that be your favorite games?
Well, I mean, really, they're not all that different, so.
Okay, that's definitely important. But the way Nintendo's charging for them, I would call them separate.
Yeah, they are. They just may as well be the same game. Well, okay then.
True. Hopefully. Really? From a dead stop, it restarts?
Yep.
That's dumb.
Hey Maggie, before any Splatoon games came out, did you play any games before that?
She says, I'm 20,003 hours on Splatoon.
Slipping, Maggie.
Definitely slipping.
I think you had 20,000 when you started our Twilight Princess series.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a month ago.
Yeah, at the rate you're playing, you should have already added another... Oh, gosh, Jeff. That looks painful.
Don't worry, it was.
Should have added another... Oh...
A couple 100 hours at least.
Yeah, at least. There are... my brain is, for some reason, deciding to desert me here.
Jambo says, Burr? Almost that's an acronym for something.
400.
Is that an acronym for something?
18,
Hello?
600.
Yay, I'm almost back up to my maximum rupee count.
672. She says she slept for an hour or two a night. So let's call that 28. 52. Say you should get about 620 hours a month. You're really slipping. Jambo says BR question mark?
Yeah, I caught that, but I'm not sure what it's talking about.
Kumotoro says Sim Uso do Brazil.
I'm not gonna claim to know what that means.
Oh, my Portuguese is nearly non-existent. Invisible wall masters, ceiling masters, floor masters, whatever we're calling them now.
Nuts. Come at me, bro. Take off my floaty boots. I don't need my floaty boots. I was trying to jump towards him and I'm just like sliding back.
It was pretty comical.
Kill the other one before it turns into a giant one. Or, you know, it can just turn into a giant one. That's cool.
This is gonna take a while.
I think the problem was I let it latch on to me. Well, it's not that one, but I got a treasure chest. Let's see what it is. A recovery heart.
You could have used a lot more than that.
I could have. Kumatora says, yes, I'm from Brazil. Okay. Well, that wasn't a fun chest. That was a completely random effect.
Trap chest. What's the last one?
I don't know. Let's find out.
By the way, the mirror should not be reflecting light.
Oh, nuts.
It spawned a wall master.
Yay.
I wondered why you were standing there.
I thought I was out of range, but I guess not. Like the shadow was in front of me, but... Alright, we have a new comment, by the way.
Kumatoro, yes, I'm from Brazil. Oh, that's what he said. Okay, thank you, Kumatoro. Intrins, oh, I have heard about that game before, but honestly, I would rather play Street Fighter Revival than that game.
That's fair enough.
Toby streams, will you ever perform 100% Ocarina of Time?
Probably not.
I'd be lit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a distinct possibility. We could do it at some point, but it'll have to be something that we come back to because we want to get to some other games for now. We've been playing only Zelda games for the past month, a little over a month actually, and we want to move on to some other games. So to start out with, we're just gonna beat Ocarina of Time. But we could always come back and finish up our unfinished business. I'd be fine with that. But it'll have to be later. But if enough of you want it, we'll definitely do it.
We could stick it between other games if we had to. It won't take more than a stream or two.
Yeah. And I think I should be able to do it in one stream if I were able to do the fishing fast enough. You know, it was actually a fan request that we
Got us
play.
to do this at all.
Yeah, that we played Ocarina of Time. So it'd be fine. Yeah, it would be fitting if we had somebody who wanted us to 100% it. We would do it. Toby says, volatile democracy then. Yes, we are for the people. Anywho, yeah, we could do it. We won't do it next week, but we could do it at some point. Did I screw up? No, there's a hookshot point up there. I'm like, there has to be a way back up there. You know, I was thinking if Henry comes up to the apartment this week on Wednesday, we could take a break from Twilight Princess and play Mario Bros. 3. Just like the two of us would play and you'd comment as usual. I think that'd be fun.
Gonna be close, Jeff. Very close.
Young says, Big Oron sword doing damage. Heck yeah, it is. I'm so glad we went for that. Where's the last bottle? I don't remember. Okay then.
It screwed you up, but at the same time it saved you.
Yep. It's like Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Are you trying to break the hand off this poor statue?
Yeah. No, I forgot that was my...
Wasn't your hook shot?
Yeah. Smokey.
Smoky.
Smokey. But yeah, if our friend Henry comes up to the apartment, or comes up here to our apartment on Wednesday this week, instead of doing Twilight Princess Part 6, we'll do Super Mario Bros. 3. And we'll just do that in one stream. Originally, I was going to save that for next week, but if Henry does come over, that would be fun. I have a feeling he wouldn't want to watch us play this game. He'd be bored, I'm pretty sure. Or Twilight Princess.
That's when the most entertaining commentary is, though.
That's a good point. And I have had him be my co-host for a Zelda game before this, the original Zelda.
You're well on your way to killing yourself. Congratulations.
Why don't I just do this? Oh, my goodness. That's easier.
Yeah. Not much else to be said, but that was easier.
A young empty says Din's fire. Yeah, I came up with a slightly easier solution. Although I still have yet to find out a good solution for this one. Or, okay. Guess that worked. We have some new comments. Oh, it's another Iron Knuckle. Yes.
Intrins says, would you do the advanced version of Super Mario Bros. 3 or the SNES or new versions? Young Empty. Or Fire Arrows. I mean NES.
We had actually asked one of our fans in a previous stream which one they would want to see, and they said that they wanted to, or he said he wanted to see it on the NES Classic. So I think that's what we would do. Jeez, this guy does damage. You know what? Man, the big Goron sword does so much damage and I love it.
It does. It's kind of retarded.
A little bit.
But hey, we could use that. Given how much it's letting us speedrun this game.
But yeah, I actually
Bosky.
have all three versions of Mario 3, so you know we could do any
You
one of them.
found the mirror shield.
Hooray!
There it is, finally. Last item, pretty much.
Yep.
It's basically the best shield all the time, or does it have
Yeah,
weaknesses?
it's the best shield all the time. It'd have been much more interesting if it had weaknesses, but I don't think it does. Nani?
Those are the cool things about, I think it was, Skyward Sword? They had, like, the different shields, and
Like, you could have a strong metal shield, but it was still weak to, like, electricity and stuff. Same thing carried over to Breath of the Wild, too.
yeah, same principle. Well, actually, it's quite different in Breath of the Wild, but...
Ouch.
Ouchie.
There we go.
Hooray!
We have a key, probably.
There it is.
Small key. These guys.
Always more of them.
Yep. Some weird things. Intrinus says, "Oh, okay, and Link really needs a primary sidekick." I don't know. I think Link is good enough on his own that he doesn't really need one. Well, I basically skipped that.
Yeah, developers are trying to be too tricky for their own good.
Yeah,
In, like, the Forest Temple, that might have been terrifying and hard pain in the ass, but...
not so much here.
yeah. All the oofta has been taken out of it by your long-ass hookshot.
If Link were to ever have a primary sidekick, which of the sidekicks would you want it to be? Or do you think it would be best to have someone completely new? I mean, I think that might honestly be for the best if it was someone completely new, since all of the sidekicks so far have been very, very story dependent.
Yeah.
But I guess it all boils down to, for me, the question boils down to, which is your favorite? I mean, I know what my answer is, but I don't think I've actually asked you about this. Not recently, anyway.
I don't know, I'm very fond of Midna.
Me too. Midna's definitely my favorite. There's the boss key.
There it is.
Hooray!
Okie day.
I'm trying to think of all the ones he's had.
So, he didn't really have
Yeah,
a supporting character.
Doesn't have any.
He didn't have a supporting character until this game here, Navi. Then next was Tattle.
Which is basically Navi.
Yeah. Well, she's got a little more spunk to her, so I don't really mind Tattle. Then next would technically be Minish Cap. I think. Minish Cap. in that one you had the hat. I forget what his name was.
Yeah. The cap itself, the weird squawking bird thing.
Yeah, I actually liked him.
No, I guess he was pretty cool.
I mean, he was pretty sarcastic and everything, which kind of made him more lovable. Then there was the boat, the King of Red Lions, in Wind Waker. There was, I don't think in Oracle of Ages or Seasons there was a supporting character, which was a nice change of pace. Phantom Hourglass. I didn't play Phantom Hourglass, so I don't really know. Twilight Princess, obviously Midna, Skyward Sword, Fee. Are there any more that I can't really think of any other ones?
No. The Minish Cap one was cool, but like I love Midna, but she's so story dependent.
Yeah.
Thematically, I think my favorite one though is actually Fee. Execution wise, she was a little annoying at times, but
Oh yeah, for sure. But thematically, I think you're right. Like
the Master Swords, like inbuilt. If I remember correctly, there's even like a little, I don't even know if you'd call it an Easter egg, but
yeah, I'd say it was an Easter egg.
about Fee in Breath of the Wild, where it's like there's like this little hint that she's still kind of there vaguely.
Yeah, like the sword was kind of shining and speaking to Zelda. Oh, wrong button. We have a new comment.
Interest. Well, I really like the Fire Saga and the Bean Master. Hee hee.
Alright, here we go. Another Iron Knuckle.
This looks like two witches.
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay, you take that. I'll take
Yeah.
that one.
Looks like someone is here, Coleman. Looks like it, Kotaka. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho, ho, ho. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion! Destroy this intruder on our behalf!
Those eyes, though. Holy shit.
I know. Fire Sage. Are you talking about Darunia?
This is like the third one. What is this one special?
Might have more health or something. Not that that really makes a difference to me with my big Goron sword.
Is this like an animated suit of armor?
No, this one's a little bit more interesting than the others as far as what it actually is.
I was gonna say, if this is some female Gerudo warrior,
It's an Aboris.
I figured once you said it's more interesting. Oh, where am I?
Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Kume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotaka.
It's a Kotake, by the way.
Kotake.
Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho. Then we should brainwash her again. Hee hee hee.
Now this boss fight is annoying. I really hate this boss fight. And it's mostly due to controls more than anything. The actual idea of the fight itself is fine. It's just, man, ugh.
Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf.
Oh, yeah.
With my flame, I will burn him to the bone!
Excuse me.
With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul!
Alright, so, seeing as the main item in this temple is the mirror shield, you can probably imagine what I'm supposed to do.
Twin Rova. Bounce the fire into the ice and the ice into the fire.
Yes, sir.
Great. Just beauty and poetry in motion, Jeff.
And this
She's gonna zap.
yeah, I know. Goodness.
Might wanna
That worked in the
block.
3DS version.
I think you have to be facing the one shooting you first and catch the beam.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just direct it. See, it worked in the 3DS version when you just lock onto one and then the other just...
They easyify the 3DS version too much. The question is, once you defeat one, how do you then take out the other?
Well, that comes down to phase 2.
Oh, I know. You need to. You have to beat the fire one first, so you can use the fire arrows to beat the ice one.
That'd be kind of cool, but no. Oh. There we go.
You have much more luck with the fire beams.
I guess I do, don't I? Actually, it seems just about even. I actually got hit twice by the fire beams. Okay. Well, that's a dirty trick. No, you stay over there.
Okay, let's get serious.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's get serious now, Kotake. Kotake and Kukuma's double dynamite attack!
oh God.
Yeah. Okay, this is a little bit more simplified. Well, maybe not simplified, but it's easier. So I store up a charge with 3 of the same type of attack, and then it launches back at her. Pew!
She looks like a, well, supersized Gerudo now,
Kind of, yeah.
as opposed to the 2 creepy bug-eyed things.
What the? Oh, right.
What?
I didn't have my shield out because I had my sword out. There we go.
Is it just gonna be purely ice?
It shouldn't be. I think it's pretty much random, but... Huh. Whatever. I don't mind. There we go. Oh, this part's really funny. That's you.
Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time we'll get serious.
What? Hey, Coley! What is that above your head?
I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. Whatever it was.
That's you.
But I'm only 400 years old!
I'm just 380 years old!
We're twins! Don't try to lie about your age!
You must have gone senile!
Who are you calling senile?
We're twins! How can you be older? Yeah! How heartless you are! How can you be so ungrateful?
You're heartless!
You ungrateful! I'll come back to haunt you!
I love that.
Okay. Out we go. After we pick up our heart piece.
Yes, sir.
That was the value heart piece pickup.
Yes, it was. Alright, well, we're gonna get 2 more heart pieces, and then we'll make our way to Ganon.
Hopefully he dies quickly.
Excuse me.
There's Big Lips herself.
Yup.
Kid, let me thank you. Look at what the little kid has become the past 7 years. A competent swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No, Jeff, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promises I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it.
Thank you.
Ba, 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 ba.
You receive the spirit medallion.
Yay.
If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then.
That's whatever. I got these sweet silver gauntlets from it, so I don't care. Yeah, that's you.
Wait, who is this one?
Yep.
Jeff, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time.
Okay.
Desert Colossus. I thought you had to awaken that thing to get in.
No. I'm gonna head back towards, Wait a minute. I can pick this up and chuck it now.
Oh, what? Down the rabbit hole we go.
Oh, it's just these guys. Whatever. Alright, well, I want to go back to the canyon. There's a heart piece there that I want.
Haunted wastes.
And I think if I just get lost here, I'll end up going back to the Gerudo village. Or not. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I guess I'll just go back to the Temple of Time. I have been waiting for you, Jeff.
Why did Intrins retract all his messages?
I'm not sure. Jeff, the hero of time, you have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages, and now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle. It is a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. "7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Jeff. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all.
Do I get to do the voice now?
Yes, you do.
Oh, good. Are we sticking with the same one as before?
May as well.
Oh, Jeff, you are going to kill me. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda! I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. The multi-angle.
Also, I've decided to mute my mic while Adam does his performance here.
I probably should move mine just a titch farther away, too. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that you had a chance to use it or something like that. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the sacred realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the sacred realm. Your spirit remained in the sacred realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the sacred realm. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the sacred realm became a world of evil. all of this pasta. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. 7 long years. And now you are back. The dark age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. The 6 sages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the sacred realm. I will then seal the door to the sacred realm from this world. Thus Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Jeff, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses, the power given to the chosen ones, the sacred arrow of light. Kamehameha! Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Somehow I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna need to go get my magic upgrade so I can actually use this thing.
Yeah, doesn't it kind of vacuum a ton of power?
Yeah, it does. You got the light arrow. Set it to blah 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 blah. The light of justice will smite evil. Although I'm pretty sure that was the Master Sword's job.
You always have to. Zelda always has to have some super weapon against the darkness.
You're so right.
Usually a bow and an arrow, actually.
Bede,
That rumbling, it can't be!
Bede Galliano Quintana says nepes. I'm not sure what that means or what language that is, but welcome to Volatile upgrade. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor.
Wait, was that me or you?
It was me.
Yeah, it was you. Cause
I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid.
How come we can trap her and not you?
I don't know. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Okay, but I need to go do a couple of things first, so Zelda, just hang tight for a bit.
Interest. Ganondorf is a bit overrated.
Yeah, I'd say so. Although he was awesome in Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
In the other games, he's kind of just blech.
I don't know. The Breath of the Wild Ganon.
Well, yeah, but...
The giant flying head of doom and destruction that was like half the city in size, and then his various
but that was just
warped minions.
That was just Ganon, though. Not Ganondorf.
I'm throwing this mic stand at you. I'm just gonna pick it up, use it like a giant axe.
Why?
That was Ganon,
For speaking...
not Ganondorf.
Hey, that's the truth.
I roll my eyes at you. I also don't like the idea of sealing Ganondorf in the Sacred Realm. That just sounds like a Pandora's box situation waiting to happen.
Kind of does, doesn't it? Here we go. Open the chest and surprise! If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance left or right. Try your luck. 10 rupees.
Oh god, this is such a pain.
Nah, not really.
Oh. So you get, well, what's in the other chest?
A rupee.
Just one.
Yeah. And then you don't get to move on.
So there's never any point to taking the rupee.
Nope.
Eye of Truth. Bull and shit.
If I'm gonna win this mini game.
You have enough rupees, we could literally do this by process of elimination.
We could. We absolutely could.
5 rupees. I mean, now we're starting to. As soon as it gets to 10, now you can make your money back now.
Yep, I could.
Is this themed like the temples? Because that's what it looked like.
I don't think so. It's just
I thought it was. It looked like each temple you went through was a different scheme.
there are only 3 different schemes. Well, up to this one. There was just green for green rupee, blue for blue rupee, and red for red rupee.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, there's that piece of heart, and then the
Just to
other.
walk back through all of them.
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe I could just play my ocarina and get the heck out of Dodge. No, I can't. Never mind. You do have to walk through all of them.
I've got a finger for this game.
Is it the middle one? All right.
Last heart piece.
Yep. And we're also going to get the Magic Bar expansion, which is incidentally in the same place.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then we'll go on.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully Zelda doesn't speak too much more. I don't know how much my throat can take of that today. Plant the magic beans. Nom 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 nom. 100 rupees. That was the dumbest merchant trick I've ever seen a game pull.
Yeah, I hate that. I don't think they did that in Majora's Mask. Which is nice. Because, oh. Entrance says,
He not Bowser, the pimp from GoldenEye 007 or Mewtwo. Basically, those villains are invincible, but they don't act like they are. But Ganondorf will act like he's invincible no matter the circumstances.
that much I can see. And I guess Bowser is pretty resilient. I don't know about the other two. I've never played GoldenEye 007 or...
How's Bowser pretty resilient?
Well, I mean, you just chuck him in lava, you throw him at giant bombs and everything, you throw him into the sun in Mario Galaxy, and he's still kicking.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Yeah, and actually they, on Death Battle for Screw Attack, they pit Ganondorf and Bowser against each other. And they determined that Ganondorf would win.
Really?
Yep.
Just because the fucker's immortal and keeps coming back?
Something like that.
It's the only reason I can think of, to be brutally honest.
Yay!
Okay, now where's this Magic Bar expansion?
Well, we gotta wait for the magic bean to come back. Welcome back to Volatile Upgrade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ganondorf is pretty. I mean, when you think about, like, Breath of the Wild, for example, is one that leaps to my mind, in the Ganons, which I guess is technically not Ganondorf, but
Alright. Anyway, what were you saying?
Get the, like, at the end there when you're trying to beat the final form Ganon thing, and you need to we've discussed before our thoughts of that boss fight, so I won't get into that, but like, you need a special heaven, you to do it, you needed to kill like 4 sub Ganons, use 4 massive ancient weapon machines, and a literal arsenal that you somehow carry around on your body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then his final form, even after you've wailed on his ass that long, you still need some specially designed anti-magic bow. Like, one day Zelda's walking along the rampart of Hyrule Castle by the moat, bow, magic bow or whatever falls out of her hands, and you're just done.
Welcome, Jeff. I will soothe your wounds. Alright, that's not what I'm looking for.
This must be one you've already visited.
Yeah. I thought if I came back it would be the right one, but apparently not. It's in the, it's in here somewhere.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Are you sure it's in here?
I looked it up earlier. It should be in here.
Ladder turns 90 degrees, scoots over, you just drop to your death. Oh, that was sketchy.
Yeah, it was. This might be it. Yeah, this is it.
How many Great Fairy Fountains are there in this place? There are like 2 of them, like right next to each other.
They're just like,
Oh, it's a sauna. It's so nice.
ugh, they really need to put on more clothes. And that is the worst possible angle. Well, okay. No angle is a good angle with these great fairies. And they're displaying that.
I mean, I've seen people walking down the street with less clothes on, so...
Oh. Toby Stream says, I think Twilight Princess's Ganon battle is the most hardcore of them all. However, I enjoyed Wind Waker's battle best.
It's been so long since I saw the Twilight Princess battle, I can barely remember it.
It's a 4-parter.
Yeah, I remember it was long.
Yay. Do you want me to tell you the whole thing, or?
Hmm?
The whole...
No, don't spoil it.
Okay, fine. Because I remember all 4 parts. Okay, sweet. Look at that delicious health bar. I mean, magic bar. This makes me wish I could play with the N64 controller. I really hate the C-stick button mapped joystick controls. Which is why I want to play Majora's Mask on the N64.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. I still say borrow Daniel's Wii.
Well, if I did that, what I would do is, I would, buy an N64 to Wii Classic controller, a converter. Those exist, but they only work on the Wii, apparently. Not on the Wii U.
Introns, so you think Ganondorf would beat Bowser? Well, either way, I'm personally tired of seeing Ganondorf ever since I've been playing Star Fox 64 lately.
Yeah, I can understand tired of Ganondorf, but, I don't know. I think he's an alright boss.
Is he the enemy in Sky Fox 64?
I think that's unrelated.
Wait, Wait, how did you get to Ganon's castle again?
He took over Hyrule Castle.
Holy crap, he completely rebuilt the damn place.
Sure did.
Raruru, who was that?
The guy with the white mustache.
Oh, Jeff, can you hear me? It's Roru the Sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda.
I've actually not really ever been into Star Fox games, although I've only ever played the 2 of them. Star Fox 64 3D. I like that bridge. Star Fox 64 3D.
I can't tell if that's supposed to be like lava or blood.
And I also played your brother's copy of Star Fox Command, was it?
Inside Ganon's castle. Wow, very descriptive game. Oh no, more of these things.
That one was Star Fox Command, right?
I don't know, Jeff.
And the one on the DS, either
I'm
way.
just watching you get owned by these things.
Yeah, it's alright.
Well then,
I guess we'll go this way.
guess we went with the creepy gothic motif. How about no? For this room in general. Damage boosting for the win. I like the amount of blinking it took to target you.
I'm surprised that actually worked. I just like jumped to side, and he's just like, I can't follow that. I actually really liked Star Fox Command. That was the one that not a lot of people liked, and a lot of people heavily
I
criticized.
think you can just use the hook shot to save yourself a great deal of pain.
No, I don't think so.
Seriously? It works on the Gold Skulltillas, but not that?
Right. This is what you're supposed to do. Nope. Grab it.
In this case, maybe you should just take the damage boost. This
Yeah.
is taking so long.
There we go.
Entrance. I like Star Fox Command.
Oh, sweet. I was under the impression that everybody hated that game. I actually really liked it, though. Honestly, probably more than regular Star Fox games. Oh, what the heck.
Can you not use an arrow?
No, I don't think so.
The sword, the giant sword, will go through the bars. The arrow will not.
No, I don't think so. I can try. Nope.
Are you literally shitting me? The sword goes through the bars. But the arrow does not.
Right.
It's going to come around behind you and kill you.
There we go.
Wow, that camera angle.
I know, it's pretty bad. The N64 was notorious for that kind of thing.
Well, you know how it is with those first gens 3D crap. I swear they've just taken the other temples and then changed the motif to skull and gothic bullshit and
Yeah, they... Yeah, they take the themes of each of the dungeons and rework them for this.
like they literally just went with ancient Aztec.
Oh wait, is that a spider web? I couldn't really tell. I thought it was just a crack in the ceiling. To be completely honest. What are the other ones?
Enemies.
Yep, I'm out.
Ballmaster.
Yeah. Deku Nut. Magic thing. Oh.
Light arrow.
Yes.
It's one of the things that supports the shield.
Blop.
That was surprisingly gross. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid!
Where are the golden gauntlets?
The golden gauntlet?
Yep. I needs them.
What do these do?
They let you pick up really, really heavy things. And basically render the silver gauntlets useless. Like, the golden gauntlets will let me pick that thing up.
Okay.
I don't remember where they were. Which room they're in. I doesn't
I
remember.
wonder which temple this is supposed to be.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna put on the hover boots. I don't know if I die if I fall in there or...
I still don't know if it's lava or...
I'm pretty sure that this is just lava.
It looks very clear to be lava.
Alright, yeah, I can't do this yet.
Why not?
Unless... I think there's one silver rupee.
graceful, but
I think there's one silver rupee in that giant granite thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't do this yet. So I'll have to come back to this one.
Toby streams. They're on the road to the Princess Zelda's castle.
Are you sure? I was pretty sure that they were in this castle somewhere.
What's the other arrow? Ice arrow?
Yeah.
Assume the Great Fairy and the Zor is the main.
Nope.
Hmm?
Nope. You get those somewhere else. There's a mini dungeon in the Gerudo fortress, and the treasure of that fortress is the ice arrows. My goodness gracious me.
There's a mini dungeon in that fortress?
Yep.
We just skipped it because we didn't need them?
Yep. And it would have taken a while. And I think I need the golden gauntlets.
Like.
Like.
I don't like you.
I don't likes. Can I get across there, or am I gonna have to shoot that thing again? Maybe I should have gotten one of those magic potions. The likes like Link's shield, says Intrins.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed they do.
Are you kidding me right now?
Man, I like this. Ow! The tunic you were wearing is gone. Are you serious?
You just lost your fire resistance tunic.
I didn't know that was possible! That is unexpectedly cruel!
I'm watching, I'm like, well, go attack it quick, you know, and you just like standing there watching it.
I was trying to attack it from a safe range, and then it just falls off the cliff. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Did you get it back once it died?
No. No, I did not. And we'll just have to go buy one, I guess.
Can you even buy one?
Yeah. Hello? I'm pretty
A
sure.
little higher.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, we have some new comments.
Kronos. Wow, you lost it. Put that on your fails or funnies.
That will be going on both our fails and our funnies. Oh, come on. Adam, this is making me sad.
You're making me sad right now.
Alright. Nope. Yeah, I lost it. Man, I did not know that was possible.
And you need it because the fire room you were just in.
I do.
Oh my god.
Dude, I didn't know it was possible. Alright, we have some more comments.
Uh, 400 rupees, I think.
No, it's 200 rupees.
Kronos says 400 rupees, I think. Toby Stree says, man, your botchers are so epic. This and the Yetis race compete.
I know.
Chronos God of Time. Lol. I love you, guy that deserves 3 million likes.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad that our fails can bring you happiness.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
I don't know if it was quite as good as mine.
Yes!
Yeah, golden gauntlets. They look very bronze to me, but whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't do this with the hover slippers. That's gonna wreck you. Hammer time.
It is hammer time. Honestly, I didn't know that was possible. Intrins asks.
Are you going to collect all the Skulltillas?
No, we are not.
Chronos, not as funny in the water temple for Twilight Princess.
That was pretty good too.
That thing that haunts our nightmares.
And we'll soon be haunting our best of compilations.
Yeah, I know. That whole stream, the last hour, was one long best of compilation.
May as well have been.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, the like just ate my tunic. He's like, well, see you later. You're not getting this back. That's okay. We need to leave this temple anyway.
The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess.
But no, we won't be getting all 100 Skulltulas. If at the very most, if we do come back to this game and quote unquote complete it, the completing part will be only getting the all of the heart containers and power-ups and everything. That will not include the 100 Skulltulas.
I don't know if you can do this room without the tunic now, Jeff.
No, I can't. So I'm leaving. Plus, I have to leave anyway.
Can you move that now?
Yes, I can. But I'm coming back.
What, is it all reset?
No. It doesn't all reset. I don't think.
Gives no shits.
Nope. I'm gonna get one last power up, and then we're gonna go buy another.
What power up are you going after?
You will soon see. Excuse me, also.
Crash. Crash.
Also, I heard a gold Skulltula somewhere.
I do too.
Actually, I think it's. Yeah, there it is.
Break it with a hammer.
So at the very most, we'll be going and getting 50 gold Skulltulas if we come back and complete this game later.
You're almost 250, Jeff.
Huh?
You're almost 250.
I think we're almost to 40. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, we could do it.
Soon, and then Chronos. So I'd like you guys to go back to the Spirit Temple and go to the water.
Spirit Temple and go to the water?
Chronos, it's protecting you.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Alright, so this doubles our defense. This is the last major power-up I'm going for. Like I said, if we do decide to come back and 100% this game, we'll be getting all the heart pieces.
Welcome,
And
Jeff. I am the great fairy
all
defensive
the-
power. Receive it now.
All the
Yeah.
bottles and you know, stuff like that. So I would like you guys to go back to the...
And go to the water.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. No, we already got that.
We already have the shield.
Nehru's Love was the spell that we got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we already got that.
One spell for each goddess. What does the other one do?
I don't remember.
Din, Nehru, and who's the other one?
Furore. No, Kronos says. Yes. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we got Nehru's Love. We didn't get Furore's... whatever the heck it was.
Grace, peace, power, anger.
Furore's Anger.
I don't know what they name these things. Furore's anger shoots a giant blast of fire or blast of fire.
I don't
Shoots like a giant ice bolt at them or something. I don't know.
I don't remember what it does.
I assume not that, but I'm just
Yeah, no,
like,
not that.
Kronos, please get that.
Where do we get that? I feel like that... Well,
I wonder how many Skeletolas you have to collect for the gold version. Sorry.
the gold version. Furore's Wrath, says Toby. Also, I hear another gold Skulltula.
Is it hiding in the rock?
It could be. Yep.
Does the hammer kill it? Oh, it does. Beautiful days. 45. You're almost there.
Yeah. But where is Furore's magic spell thingy? Beside you. Says Kronos. That's... It could be anywhere in the last 10 seconds. I'm not really sure. Up that volcano.
Up at the volcano.
Okay, here we go.
That's a creepy doorway.
Welcome! Yeah, 200 rupees. There we go. Entrance says, there are 5 different versions of Ocarina of Time, and the gold version is different than the Master Quest version. Oh. Okay, I see. Kronos says, wow, I was 200 off. Okay. No, so, at the top of the volcano, there was a great fairy, but it wasn't for Furore's spell, it was for expanding the magic bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure where Furore's thing was. But, you know, I kind of just want to get this over with, so we're going to go ahead and go back to Ganon's temple. Now we can actually beat it. And we have the defense up, which was the last thing I was looking for. If we do come back in 100% Zelda, we'll go for Furore's spell.
I like how your hearts are now shiny.
Yeah, I like that too, actually.
Shiny hearts.
Shiny hearts. Alright, well, there's 4 more rooms to do in Ganon's castle. And then we have to do the climb up the stairs. And there's multiple rooms where we have to stop and fight some enemies. When we get to the top, and the Ganondorf fight commences. Let's go. I now have no restrictions on where I can go because I have all of the required items now. Hey, Wolfos. Hooray. Kronos says, I like that rainbow bridge. I actually commented on that earlier. I liked it too. And then I have to shoot the last one with a fire arrow. Because for whatever reason, Din's fire didn't reach it. You know what would be nice? A reticle or something.
Do you get a reticle in real archery?
Well, no, but I mean, this is a game.
Is that a Gerudo assassin? Oh, the wind breathers.
Jambo says, WTF.
Kronos. Oh, wait. Remember where to get the spell.
Alright, lay it on me. I mean, we probably won't actually go get it unless it's in an easy enough place to get to. Because we've only got half hour left of this stream. Chrono says, you have to be a child. Okay. Curses. Go to the top of the mountain. No, that's where you get the, that's where you get the first expansion of the,
Toby streams.
magic
Link
meter.
is a childish grown-up. I think he's only like a teenager at best right now.
Right.
There's only 7 years difference.
So, there are two great fairy fountains at the top of the volcano. And they're both for magic meter upgrades. The Jambo says, don't forget next live stream you're playing Link's Awakening. I actually don't have Link's Awakening. We're actually doing Twilight Princess in the next stream.
Yeah, Wednesday stream is
What the heck?
episode 6 of Twilight Princess, I think.
Yes, that is correct.
And next Monday we'll be starting Uncharted 2.
Yep. And then after Twilight Princess, we're actually going to be doing Majora's Mask. I don't actually own Link's Awakening, and I've actually never played it. It's one of the 3 Zelda games I've never played.
That was sketchy.
I know. I was almost afraid that I wouldn't make it. I'm scared, dude. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's sketchy. Kronos, then the castle.
The castle. Oh, you know, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I went the wrong way. So I don't have to do this whole thing again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was kind of questioning what you were doing.
I was thinking about where the, where Farore's spell is. Kronos has reminded me that it's where the, oh, jeez. It's where the Great Fairy of Defense or whatever is, but as a child instead, I think. Either that or that's where, wait, wasn't that where I got Din's Fire?
I don't remember.
Nah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was where I got Din's Fire. Forest barriers dispelled. Hurry up, Jeff.
Was that me or you?
It was you.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I literally couldn't remember. I'm sitting here.
Man, I'm not sure where Farore's spell is. I don't even remember what it does. I never used it. I collected it, but I never used it. Oh, good. The water section. Although I think this is just ice. Thank goodness. Except now I have to get rid of one of my fairies.
Do you really?
Yeah. For the blue fire. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna die.
Famous last words.
Well, hey, I got double defense, and I've only ever had to use a fairy once.
You have an excellent point. This room does not seem safe. It's
I
seeming
hate
less
those.
safe by the moment.
I hate those. They're so dumb. Hello.
Kumatoro, Link married Malin. Entrance, why didn't Sarah grow up in that water temple Saga Brat did?
It's because Soraya is a Kokiri.
She never grows up.
Mm-hmm.
Their race is eternally young.
That is correct.
Jambo, Nada Ave. Kumatoro, Linky Malin Sao Caso Perfecto.
Oh, I have to time this? Oh,
Maybe you should put on the anti-ice robes.
I don't have that.
Yes, you do.
No, it's for breathing underwater.
Oh. Are you sure it doesn't... I think your fire robes are weak to ice.
I'm not wearing fire robes.
Are you sure about that?
Does this look like a fire robe to you?
You know I'm color deficient, but I don't think so, no. Plus the shield's red on the inside, so that's what's screwing me over.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, this is the Hylian tunic, yeah.
Try the water set.
I'm pretty sure this is just a timed thing. Kronos says speak English. Nah, it's okay. They can speak their native tongue if they want to.
Jumbo,
I don't mind.
Revolucial
BR, probably
which-
Brazil.
It's the acronym for it. And then Jumbo Suera.
There it is.
There's what?
That's that unlocked the door.
Oh, okay.
Although I'm not sure why it's still timing me.
I'm telling you, it's some AoE effect. We're supposed to have something to counter.
Well, the water just... The blue tunic was just for breathing underwater, but I can take another look.
It's definitely an area effect.
No.
No? Fire tunic? I don't know.
Nope.
It's just the room. You can't stay in this room for too long. It's too cold. And you have nothing to resist cold in this game.
Kronos says, I don't want to translate it. Ah. That's alright. Just let them do their thing. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up.
I was gonna say you did that.
Yeah, I forgot I was going to read that.
Yeah, I know, right? It's hard to remember, and they're just like one little pop-up. Interest, do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll!
What is that from?
Star Fox.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
Thank you, Peppy Hair. I did this one.
I think you just got fire left.
And that one down there.
Forest, okay, yeah.
Well, no, I did the forest one. That's the light one.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
It's just because of the Temple of Sages, or the Sages Realm, or whatever it was, the Sacred Realm.
The Sacred Realm, yeah.
Yeah, there were only 5 temples.
I'm aware. I'm just trying to figure out what that'll be.
Oh, I have no idea. Kronos says, "Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it!"
Kumatoro, the Link of Twilight Princess is the son of Link and Malin of Ocarina of Time.
Numa confirmed? Really? That's
What?
interesting.
What confirmed?
Numa, one of the main developers of the Zelda franchise.
Kronos, no! Or no, I don't know. Entrance, Link and Donkey Kong should have a game together. I
Link and
shudder
Donkey
at the very thought.
Link and Donkey Kong.
Can you imagine hard-ass platforming while trying to solve these puzzles too? So how do you not die here? That's the real trick. I guess you just always get that one last, die, and then run back to the door.
I guess.
That seems wasteful.
Jambo says, why? Yeah, I don't really know about that idea. I could see like Donkey Kong making like a cameo appearance or something, but I don't know about a full-on game based on Link and Donkey Kong. Not even sure what that would be like. Hey, Darunia. Oh yeah, the fourth divine beast. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother! The last divine beast whose name I forgot in the last part of this series, I think it's Darunia.
Oh.
Because they seem to all be based off the names of previous higher ups in their respective communities.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Von Meadow, unless that's from like Wind Waker or something. Which it could be.
Wind Waker? Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, Wind Waker is the first Zelda game that featured the Rito.
Well, yes, but also it was also the Air Elementalist one. How many traps do you think are in this room?
Here, I was hoping that the Big Goron sword would just work some magic. Oh, for crying out loud, just use the hookshot, Jeff.
Yeah, you're trying to make this way too hard.
Yes, I am. Jambo says Link's Awakening. Please. Well, maybe sometime down the line. I've never actually played it.
And we don't have a copy of it handy.
I could probably buy one, but that
What's
wouldn't be preferred.
Link's Awakening 4?
The original Game Boy.
That'd be a bit of a pain to even figure out. Oh, we could use your...
Yeah, my Game Boy player on my GameCube.
Mm-hmm. Kind of elaborate pain to set up, but we'd probably do it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be a pain. I could do it. But I'd want to play through it first to see, like, what I think of it and everything, and if it would be a good game to play on the stream. Which it could be. But yeah, I'll look into it. Oh my goodness.
Can we just assume that everything else is useless and go onward?
Probably, but I want to open them all. Chrono says no. No towards Link's Awakening, or... I personally wouldn't have a problem with it, but I need to play it first.
Do you need to Eye of Time it? Eye of Truth that? Little alcove? Is that the thing, or what?
No, I don't think so. Kumatora says Mario and Donkey Kong are in the same universe. Chrono says yes. So we have someone who wants us to play Link's Awakening, and someone who doesn't want us to play Link's Awakening. I don't know, I guess I would have to play it myself and really be the judge of that.
Okay. You have a minute.
I do indeed. Alright, you know what? Whatever works. I hate how sensitive these joysticks are. You know, it probably wouldn't be all that much better with my N64 controllers because I modified them to have different joysticks. What the?
I have truth.
Yeah.
You didn't even bother. You're just like, yeah, it can't be a real wall.
Yeah. Chrono says, I want to complete it first. And Jambo says, do you like Fire Emblem? I do. It's not like my favorite series.
The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry!
It's not my favorite series, but I do enjoy it. It's probably not something that I would play for the stream. But it is a game that I enjoy.
Originally, Luigi's Mansion was meant to be a horror game, literally.
Huh.
Yeah, that failed.
It could be a very light-hearted horror game.
that
Like a baby horror game.
not even gonna speak to you anymore, Jeff.
What?
That's so oxymoronic.
I know it is, but come on, man. I'm trying to work with it here.
You didn't jump the spikes; they hurt you.
Okay.
Wow. Apparently, you just lose against the fire bats.
Run away!
That'll work. They totally won't build up.
Jambo says, wow. Well, I mean, I just don't think that the Fire Emblem games are very well suited for our live stream formats. Certainly not our recorded series.
It'd be hard to break them into episodes, and well, if we did it, we'd probably end up just compressing and chopping massively to do it, which means they wouldn't work very well for the live streams because, well, we could spend a lot of time doing very little.
Yeah.
Plus,
Like I said,
aren't almost all of them on the.
Most of them are on handhelds, so we
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's hard to
we
play.
wouldn't be able to play the DS or 3DS ones. And those are the best ones in my opinion. And I don't have any of the home console ones. Like Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance. I haven't even played those. The other ones were for Game Boy Advance. It would be Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones.
Oh, what?
Two of them's.
One of them light, one of them dark.
I think behaviorally they're the same. What does Kumatora say?
Zelda Majora's Mask would have even more elements of psychological care, leading Link to madness. Jambo, are you defeating Ganon with the big Goron sword?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Part of the reason for getting this thing was when we lose the Master Sword in the first half of the last phase.
Oh! I remember you telling me about this before.
You're supposed to not have a sword, and you're supposed to, like, just shoot him in the tail with,
And you just go at... Can't you use the Kokiri sword?
No. Not as an adult.
It's just the dagger. What the hell?
Where did I miss the big key?
It was in the chest in the fire ring in the center of the room. That
Oh.
didn't open.
I didn't know that there was a chest in there. I was too focused on...
How did you not see the big ass chest?
I was too focused on killing the Stalfos and reading comments. Chrono says, no, kill Ganon with a bottle. Just, like, stuff him in there. Just like, alright, here, sages, here you go. No, but I'm going to be using the big Goron sword. I earned the sword, I'm going to use it. Intrin says, Luigi's Dark Moon. Such a creative game. See, I've not played any of the Luigi's Mansion games. Or either of them, I suppose. I know
Chronos
of
possible.
them. Possible it is? Kill Ganon with a Kuko. I don't think I can
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
I meant. I don't even think we could get a Kuko in here.
No, I don't think so.
Pretty much absolutely sure you can't get a Kuko in here.
Here we go.
Cue the creepy organ music.
Yes, sir.
I killed Ganon with Deku Nut Kumatoro.
Oh,
Is he literally playing a giant pipe organ?
yeah.
Wow, how cliche. Also, that's not an organ keyboard. An organ keyboard has 2 rows and foot pedals. That's just a regular keyboard. It shouldn't be on a pipe organ like that.
Kumator says Deku Nut and rolled. Jambo says how. I don't know if you can. I'm pretty sure that the Deku Nut is a non-damaging item.
Like literally, that's just a piano that someone has gussied up to make it look like.
The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The 2 Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here.
Again, not an organ as much as they're trying to make it sound like one.
These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. We have like a bunch of comments.
Jeff, I can't help you! Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close! I'm sorry, Jeff!
Oh, Kronos. Lol, Vlad, no one likes you. That's Kronos. Then interest. Ganondorf has the same eyes as Marek and Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, Marek. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll buy that one. The evil one. Yeah, I know what you mean. And then Jumbo. Heaven or Hell. Kumatoro. Ganon is easy. And then rip headphone users.
Oh, nuts. Oh, sorry. I tried to get as far away from my microphone as I could so that I could do that, but...
Really? You didn't rip headphone users on my Zelda?
Well, he wasn't here. Oh, you mean for when you did it just... Yeah. Okay.
Though the first one was, I think, definitely more dramatic, and I definitely was closer to the mic. Definitely was farther away from Mike this time, but...
And that was back when we did not have the mics game down.
I love how a boss battle is tennis. We could be doing this for a while.
Come on.
I guarantee you, all of the animation power of this entire battle was put to make that cape look anything like it's realistic.
Yeah. Why am I facing it all the way over there?
I want to be here for Jeff losing this battle because he doesn't have enough magic to power his light arrows. You're about to get sucker punched.
Yo, I got this.
Kumatoro, Galvao, Bueno. I can't read that. There's so many.
That. There we go.
Phase 1 complete.
Yep. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid? Jeff. Burp. Excuse me.
I like how the cape just falls through his legs to the floor.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens.
Oh, she's gonna speak, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and...
Ganon's castle is coming down.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Jeff, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please, follow me.
Kumatora says red blood not included in because rated R.
Follow her? I think you're way ahead of her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, why didn't we just come up this way? This is way easier.
It is.
So the door opening goes to the Triforce of Wisdom.
Yep. She has the knowledge to open the door.
Normally associated with thieves and rogues. Not something, well, I guess as her time as Sheik has been helping.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think she literally means follow her. Okay, don't stop and cry. Don't stop and
just
cry.
go. Can you... Oh.
God.
Zelda, come
Turn
on.
back into Sheik and get useful.
Get useful.
She's sitting here waddling around in her dress when she could be in like battle gear as Sheik.
Well, excuse me, princess, says Jumbo.
Oh no, 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 no.
Not the Zelda,
Oh,
not the
no.
Zelda cartoon. No.
No. No, no. Oh, you're bringing back horrible memories of Faces of Evil.
That's not even in Faces of Evil, I don't think.
No, but it was referenced a lot when I watched them play it.
Oh, probably. Kumatora says Zelda is immortal.
And they use the same animations for the cutscenes.
Yeah. Gee, it sure is boring around here. My boy.
Oh, why? Just why?
Man, Z targeting is really doing its job.
And by that he means it's freaking useless. I might as well be flailing around.
Yeah, I'm literally just trying to kill these guys by flailing around. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, let's hurry.
Blah, blah, blah. Look, a Deku Nut.
Yes, because they were clearly raiding the Kokiri forest. They were turned into Stalfos because this
These
land...
Kokiri nuts are delicious. It's like the Kokiri nuts are just like cashews.
That creepy guy who always hating on Link just appears behind him with a bloody blade, you know. Sitting
what?
there, dark magic running from his hand as he resurrects them as Stalfos. It's a little irritating.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I forget what his name was.
Pain in my ass. That's what his name is.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing it exactly in that dialogue. Zelda, get going! I'm just tanking this. I have 16 hearts. These each do a quart. Are you serious? Get down here!
Jesus Christ.
It would literally take 64 of these rocks to kill me.
There just ain't enough rocks in this castle to kill me.
Look, a re-dead.
That was bad. I'm just gonna go with bad. Oh my gosh, Jeff.
I'm gonna chalk that up to bad Z targeting. Well, I did the jumping attack, but it didn't lock onto it.
You just went right past.
I'm just like, hey!
It froze in midair.
Zelda, don't stop. I'm like immortal here. Come on. And I have 2 fairies to boot. Therefore, it would take 64 times 3.
Oh, what was the one game?
192 rocks to completely kill me.
Some sort of RPG, and it didn't have percentage fall damage, like percent of your health bar.
Yeah.
It had flat, and it was like fall. There was like fall damage and stuff. And I just remember there was this picture, of this one tank, just like they changed it. This was like in the beta or whatever.
By the way, John Boo says this one knows the way. Hate this meme.
No, yeah. Then don't use it, please. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Oh no! London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
Excuse me.
Oh, it reminds me of the Ring of Fire universe / series so much.
September 11th. Oh.
TG.
Sylvia says lol. Hey Sylvia, welcome to Volatile Upgrade.
Kumatoro, good Ebola. Jeff!
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
me.
sorry.
Jeff!
Oh,
I'm
that's you.
sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before!
Ugh.
We have so many ridiculous voices, getting them onto the right characters. Oh, gosh. I was just thinking Twilight Princess. I have to remember the actual, like, good voices I had cooked up for them.
Yeah,
I had some winners, I thought.
you did.
But I gotta... Zombie. Like Frankenstein's monster, you know, giant lightning bolt bringing back.
Jambo says Piggy versus Kiddo.
Oh, this is such a throwback to the original boss of the original game.
Well, that's what Ganon is. Oh no, my Master Sword. What am I ever going to do?
There's no way he's gonna hold me back again! This time we fight together!
And Dead Fairy.
What am I ever gonna do without my Master Sword? What am I ever gonna do, Adam?
Jumbo, Kamehameha! Kumatoro, Borohoro, Dustro, Pora, Burr.
Why is he dropping bombs? Probably because I could use bombs to hurt him. Hey, hello, Z Target, please.
I was gonna say, what are you doing? Again, is this like your new practice technique spot? Stand behind the boss. Like, okay, I need to hit him like this. I'm just gonna take a few practice swings here. Okay, there we go. Turn around and hit him now.
Oh, I got hit.
Oh my goodness, it's so dangerous. Another dozen hits or so, and it might actually kill you. God, he's a tanky motherfucker, considering that you're not supposed to have a sword to do this.
Yeah, seriously.
Tatsumaki Senpu Kayuku? That sounds like Japanese.
Yeah. Pikachu, use
Jambo
thunder.
Pikachu use thunder. Yeah, there we go.
There we go, I've got my Master Sword back.
Which we're
Thank
not going to
goodness.
use anyway.
Thank goodness, Adam, I got my Master Sword back. Man, I'm so happy.
right back to the actual effective weapon.
Hello.
I got you're attacking the blue spikes on his tail, because that's clearly a weakness.
We have some comments?
Yeah, Kumatoro, use Hyper Thunder! In Trinus, I really thought that Super Saiyan God stuff was a bunch of nonsense the first time I heard it.
Oh, jeez.
But they're actually a lot more substance to the Dragon Ball series because of it. Jumbo then says Zap Cannon.
Ouch. Jeez, man.
You might need to use a fairy.
I might, actually. He's gotten a lot faster this time around.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I know.
Come on, Jeff, you can do it. I don't think you're actually hitting anything there. I just hear the crash of.
How did that not hurt me?
You shielded it.
No, you can't shield with... Oh, there we go.
You only get one free hit.
Alright, well, we're back in action.
And just imagine if you're Ganondorf. This fucker won't die. Goddamn Ray Boss with the fucking regen abilities.
You know, if I didn't get the defense up, I might actually have to be careful. Good thing I got the defense up.
He does 2 hearts of damage with double defense. That'd be 4 hearts.
Yeah.
That would be 8 hearts in hero. If
Yep.
there was a double damage hero mode.
Well, there is, but just not in the...
Yeah. Kumatoro, Hyper
cartridge.
Thunder, Hyper Fire, Explosion, and Hyper Water Nuclear Bomb.
Jeez, man, how... Like, this is with the big Oron sword. How long does this take?
It's quite the process.
Or maybe I have to use the Master Sword.
Jumbo, Viciado, and Pokemon. I'm assuming that means along the Pokemon.
Am I actually doing any damage to this guy?
I don't think you're hitting his tail much, would be my first thought.
Well, I mean, he's playing the animation like he's getting hit. Let's switch to the Master
Have
Sword.
you defeated him with the normal sword before? The big Goron sword before, I mean?
In the 3DS version, yes.
Okay. Well, just in case. Shock cause 1,000 attack, 5 accuracy. Oh gosh. See, the thing is, I think it would have taken more hits than that. I think it was just time.
Yeah.
Oh, you pissed off the wrong lady. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. Use your sword and deliver the final blow.
Deliver the final bro.
Shut up. I'm trying to I'm coughing and hacking over here, trying to speed out a line. I don't know when it's going to disappear. Jabo K. Kiro 4AS. Okay, stab slash po. Oh, yep, there it is. Stab. Talk about the death.
Kiddo wins, says Jumbo.
6 sages now. Come
Jumbo says bye, guys.
Ancient creators of Hyrule.
Thanks for tuning in,
Now
Jumbo.
open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. Line. Oh, good. They all don't say things.
Oh, man.
Oh, that noise. 3.
You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages.
Where's the curse you, Jeff?
Curse you, Jeff!
There it is. Oh, God.
Someday I will get plastic surgery. That is when I will exterminate your descendants.
I love how this is like the start of all the games because the little idiot just keeps breaking back out. Like, and it's so funny because Skyward Sword's the same way. Like, you first, like...
As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Intron says, the golden version has blood in it.
Ha ha ha.
Should I mute my mic for this?
I don't... Oh, this is young Zelda again.
No, this is just regular Zelda.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world for a time. Oh, the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Jeff, give the ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it.
Nah, you know I'm good. I'm gonna stay in this time. I like being an adult. And thus begins the adult timeline.
When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be a time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Jeff. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be.
Alright, we did it. Took a while, but we did it.
Thank you, Jeff. Goodbye.
Entrance says, I wish the ending would change depending on what tunic Link is wearing.
I'm assuming because tonic isn't something you wear intentionally.
That would be more interesting, I'd say. Although I don't know what sorts of endings would change. Or endings there would be. And heart pieces, says Entrance. Now that would have been interesting.
Gerudo Fortress.
Oh man, that place stunk.
Oh, we got through it pretty quickly.
I guess.
Excuse me.
Well, we actually made pretty good time this evening.
Kakariko, yep, we finished in just under 3 hours. Just over 3 hours.
Yeah.
Blinky, blinky, blinky.
You know, the last two streams, I expected them to be longer. Especially with the water temple.
The last one wasn't it?
No, the last one we actually ended right on time.
There was one before where we...
I think the last few have actually been well timed out. For Ocarina of Time, anyway.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess,
No,
that's been a different story. Like, last
I think we
stream,
overshot one or two streams for Ocarina of Time by like a half hour.
Yeah, but,
Twilight Princess is the one that's running.
oh yeah.
Like, we're starting 4-hour streams. We're starting a half hour early and running a half hour late or more.
Yeah, Twilight Princess takes a while.
Mm-hmm. Lost Woods, right? Or no, this is Jabu Jabu or
Zora Domain.
Zora Domain somewhere. Oh, it's King's Throne. Okay.
Where is he?
King's blankets on waterfall. Those should be disintegrated long since. Ah, the new Deco tree. Sad face.
Yeah, but we gotta wait for the credits to end, I think. But yeah. What a journey.
This is one of the most, in my mind, this is one of the most bittersweet Zelda endings.
Yeah, I'd say so. And, you know, for the time, I'm thinking about this game now in its context, like just how amazing it was back in 1998.
Oh yeah, it's still very impressive.
It's still good. It's still very good.
Like, I love the story, and like I said, like I'm, like, actually like moved there at the end. You're almost like you want to cry or something. I'm not going to, but
Yeah.
like it still is a very well written. And listening to this, remember we went to see the music of Zelda, that whole thing.
Yes, that was awesome.
They had like the reworked version of, I think, the Ganon fight or something. Or
I don't remember what all they had, but I remember it being amazing.
yeah, but I mean, like this was like the first one where they really had music for, and just a few pieces, and then it's after this in my mind in the Twilight Princess after area where the orchestration has just been amazing.
It has, especially in Skyward Sword.
Oh yeah, I love the Skyward Sword soundtrack.
I loved the Ballad of the Goddess.
Mhm.
Ba 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 ba. That was amazing to me. I loved that. But all that kind of started with this one. And
This one has like good orchestration. Like, don't get me wrong.
the
but,
Gerudo's doing the can. Intrin says,
there he is.
yeah, Intrins asks, do you prefer energy bars, heart pieces, or percentages as representations of a character's health? I think you can be more flexible with a percentage.
Really?
Yeah, like, well, I mean, there's 80 hit points in Link's health bar. So, I think you can be a little bit more flexible with how much percentage an enemy does with percentages. But I like both percentages and heart pieces. Actually, I don't actually prefer any of those. Like, I don't have a preference, come to think of it. Because they all have their ups and downs, I guess. There are benefits to each.
You see, in my mind, you'd want something like percentages, like hard numbers in a game that was more methodical, more turn-based, or a slower pace than this one.
Okay,
Because, like,
here we go. Here's the true ending. Speaking of, well, what should be bittersweet, but honestly, nobody likes Navi. So, Navi's like, well, it's been fun, but my job's over. See ya. Yay! Good job, Nintendo. You made a game.
almost done here.
Yep.
No. And then, of course, finding the sword, like the moment we had just a week or two ago in Twilight Princess, where it's in like the shattered ruins of that place.
Uh-huh. No words are exchanged. Yet such a perfect ending.
Such an interestingly composed picture as well. We could get into the symbology, but
Yeah.
let's not.
Yeah, let's not. Our English teacher would be proud, but no, let's not.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing a lot of things here, but
Okay, well, now that we've wrapped that up, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, I
on
was going to
Ocarina of
say,
Time.
your final thoughts. I loved the game. I mean, we had a few issues with getting a controller schema that worked super well for it, and that's more interface because it's older than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some, like the water temple boots, out boots. Oh my goodness! Like there were little things that like your version on the 3DS cleaned up, without changing like anything really, just cleaning up some interface issues.
Just some quality of life changes.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that would make this game absolutely amazing, and I see why you rank it. I think it's definitely going to come up my own internal rankings for Zelda, especially when you think of it as the first one of the 3D games. It was extremely well written. The story is extremely good. And if memory serves, it does kick off all 3 sub-timelines. This is the shatter point.
It does.
I don't remember what comes before it besides Skyward Sword, but it's really cool how they've kind of, like, Skyward Sword answers a lot of the questions.
Like, it's the origin story.
Yeah, that like sets this up. Skyward Sword so much sets this one up, and I'd never really seen this played before. So like knowing Skyward Sword and then seeing like it's like, oh, I see, that's how this happened. And then of course playing this while we're playing Twilight Princess is blindingly obvious. Like this one spawned Twilight Princess. Like,
It absolutely did.
like the same temple, literally, pretty much. Even though one was supposed to be in Hyrule Town, unless they moved the whole castle. Well, the castle was actually, you'd have to like look at a map from above of Hyrule, but they moved the town because like in this one the castle's like away from Castle Town, like it's up on a hill and a ways away. And the cathedral is right, the Temple of Time is right there. And in the other one, the Temple of Time is away from Castle Town. So I don't know if they moved the whole castle, they just like moved the castle down there. I digress. Clearly, that's like taking this way too seriously. But like when you find it in Twilight Princess, you find the Master Sword in the temple, sealed away there. And of course, Skyward Sword, you forge the Master Sword, you create the weapon that, and then I don't know. It feels like I'd have to look up the timeline again, but I don't know. It feels like this is the timeline. They're really. It feels the most epic of the timelines when you think about it. Skyward Sword through Ocarina through Twilight through Breath of the Wild, I believe, is the order.
I don't think they've officially placed Breath of the Wild yet.
They haven't. Okay, we were just guessing. Okay.
I'm thinking it comes after Twilight, but that's only because of one of the cutscenes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The hard part is identifying when the Sheikah actually exists in the timeline. Because that's like it's here because Zelda's impersonating one, and then also
it's playing that song that I played for the Scarecrow. But yeah, my thoughts.
Go speak while I assemble some.
My thoughts as to this game. I was kind of dreading playing the original Ocarina of Time, the original version of it, because I had been so spoiled by the 3DS version. But when I got down to it and actually played it, yeah, there were some control issues. Yeah, there were some things that I would have changed. But overall, it was a really good game, and it's at least in my top 6, if not my top 5 Zelda games. Especially for the time, it was just mind-blowing. And I feel like where Zelda got its grand epic scope, it all started right here.
Yeah,
like,
this is
in my mind, the beginning of the great Zelda gameplay started at the very beginning, but that's just my preference. If anything, overall the main Zelda goodness started in A Link to the Past. But this is where it started with its epic scope and really took its direction as being like this epic 3D adventure that had this grand story.
Yeah, you see, for me, this is the one that really sets it off. Like, I am a story person. Like, I read a lot of books and everything.
Diego says, hello. I arrived just at the end. Hey, Diego. That's all right. Welcome to the live stream, and thanks for coming by and saying hello. We're just wrapping up the stream with our final thoughts.
Yeah, and so, as I was saying, like in a game, like there are games that I've played that I haven't really liked the gameplay mechanics or whatever, and it's like, ugh, sometimes. But if the story's really good, I'll stick with it and play out the game just so I can finish the story.
Mm-hmm.
I love stories. Like the reason the StarCraft series is one of my absolute favorites, and why I've loved what they've done with StarCraft 2 and the more involved and how the story is so intermeshed in the campaign, like so deeply.
Mm-hmm.
Um, absolutely love that kind. But anyway, but to kind of finish the thought there is that this is the game that really set, like, this is the first game that, like, I look at and think Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Like, clearly it's not the first one. I've watched, Faces of Evil many times, the original, the number 2, which is its own weird thing, and even Link to the Past, Jeff was playing the other day, and it's a Link to the Past is a game that I could almost see myself playing, but it doesn't feel like Zelda to me. Like, I look at it and it's just like, I was saying it to him last week when he was playing it just for fun. It's like, I look at it and I'm like, that's like,
It doesn't scream Zelda to you.
yeah, like you look at it and you're like, wow, that's the same name for this, the same piece of equipment, or the same enemy, just and it's like the same thing, but it doesn't like feel like Legend of Zelda. This is the first one. This is like the oldest one that I thought really felt like Legend of Zelda. And I do want to say, like, some of the 2D games are definitely in there. Like, I love Minish Cap and some of the others, but I don't know, the epic scope of the story and the kind of, I don't know, vastness of the feel of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this kind of hugeness is what I loved, and that is the reason that, and they magnified that so well in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Like, the sheer scope of the world that you're in there, and the scope of the story, like, thousands of years, these ain't like, and like the scope of the story and the map, and just like all the little stories that make up the bigger story that you get involved in Breath of the Wild in particular. Like, I talk about a lot how I absolutely loved Vana Boris's what was the name of the Guardian? What was her name? Anyway, the Guardian of
Urbosa.
Urbosa, thank you. Urbosa, absolutely love Urbosa just as a character and everything. Like, and this is the first game where I look at the characters and I'm like, yes. Now, I like Breath of the Wild is like another huge step again in absolutely the game, but like I see the seeds of it here, and in like Link to the Past, where I see the seeds of this style of gameplay. I see the seeds of the story, the characters, and so much of what I associate with what hits me in the face is Zelda-esque in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that.
Like if someone, I'm pretty sure they do, but like someone dying in like Link to the Past is like, oh, someone died. Click, let me get my sad face on. In this one, I'm like actually wanting to cry at the end almost. Like, it's actually like emotionally touching. Like, it's like, I don't know, this really feels like Zelda. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I got you.
I will note, like,
I think
Jeff loves Link to the Past and would rank that much higher because of than I would rank. But it's because we look at different things, so. And then Henry looks at yet another different thing. So it's great if all three of us are here.
So I think
we're like the three monkeys here, no evil.
I think even though we have varied values as far as like what Zelda is and what we think it should be, I think we definitely agree on the point that this game here, Zelda Ocarina of Time, was the start of something truly great.
Yeah. This game is landmark, I think would be a good way to say it. This is like, in terms of games, or even this whole genre of games, even it's like that point you put on the timeline or whatever. Like, you have like a timeline of whatever, and this is like one of the things that has to be on there. Well, in reference to games, of course, but
yeah,
it's landmark. It's
yeah, absolutely great, and it shows its age, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's a great game.
Yeah, no, like it shows its age in the interface a little bit, like the controls. And I think a decent piece of the frustration we encountered there was because we're using modern equipment to play an older game.
Yeah.
So there's a distinct mismatch. There we go. I'll get it. Between like the generations of the software and the hardware.
Yeah.
And I don't really blame it for that at all. But the story is timeless. And the gameplay is good and well built. Like, yeah. Okay, Chronos says, so what's next? Do you have anything else to add before we go on to our spiel for the next things?
I don't think so. I've said my piece.
Okay. So next Monday, 7 p.m., we'll be starting Uncharted 2. I forget what the subtitle is.
I forget to Thieves' Tale or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Uncharted 2.
Uncharted 2. That shouldn't take too long. We blitzed right through the first one in like
three episodes.
It was 3 streams, so we'll see how long. I remember one of them's longer, but I might be mistaken because Daniel was playing it, so I'm going to take a while longer.
And then on Wednesday, depending on whether or not our friend comes up here, if our friend doesn't come up here on Wednesday, we'll be doing part 6 of Zelda Twilight Princess. We'll be tackling, I believe, the Temple of Time in that one.
I know, I'm so excited.
But if our friend does come up, we'll be doing a one-off stream of Super Mario Bros. 3 2-player co-op.
Yes. Continuing the side notes, the one-off stream will be either this week or next week on Wednesday.
Yep.
Just to take a quick break from the Zelda-a-thon.
It's been quite a Zelda-a-thon.
Yes. As much as we love Zelda, and we're sure that many of you do too because you're still here watching it, we do want to
Thank you for that, by the way.
Yes, thank you for watching. We do want to vary it up a little bit, so we'll start at 7 on Wednesday.
6:30 preferably.
Okay, we're gonna start at 6:30 this Wednesday, 6:30 Eastern this Wednesday. It'll either be Zelda Twilight Princess number 6 or Mario Bros. 3. And then next Monday we start Uncharted.
Mm-hmm.
And then
after that, we'll see where we go.
Yeah, by next Monday or 2 Mondays from now, we'll have some ideas where we're going to go after the Uncharted. And then when we finish Twilight Princess, which we're 100%ing hero mode, so it's going to take several more streams yet.
Oh yeah.
We will move on to Majora's Mask, I think was the conclusion.
That's what I'd like to do.
Okay, so we'll move on to Majora's Mask after that. So that's kind of the plan for now. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep, I think that's it. So hey, if you like the stream and you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And
hit that little bell button so you can see when we start streaming. My phone already buzzes me with a notification while I'm sitting here, much to my amusement.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next stream.
Bye-bye.